Well, greetings to you. A number of people have emailed me to ask me what my view of the Trump victory is, and I just make a few observations, not pro-Democrat or pro-Republican or anything like that. I'm not interested in American domestic politics. But of course, there is a global implication. Neither the Democrats in the United States elections or the Republicans really paid anything but lip service to the ballooning national debt in America any more than we did here in our elections. So spending will continue. There will be inflationary spending if there's a war, an economic war with China, and tariffs come to play, which it looks like they will. That is very inflationary for the American domestic market. And somebody asked me the other day, they were under the impression that the Chinese would pay the tariffs. No, it doesn't work like that. The American public, the American consumer will pay the tariffs. And China will bear the brunt, of course, of exporting less to the United States. Of course, that's going to happen. The point is it's inflationary. So with continued spending, and I'm afraid the economic war with China or the trade war with China is going to be inflationary for the American public. And inflation is already high, both in the United States and, of course, here. And the numbers that they give you, of course, and I've made this point before, are lies. They're lying to you. But governments always lie. Central banks lie. And they can't help themselves. So this is the problem that you have. You're going to see inflation. You will not see any change in the geopolitical situation because Israel hold Congress and the Senate. So you're going to see no diminution of the problem in the Middle East from a warfare perspective. It could, in fact, escalate. Where does this leave us all? It doesn't really leave us any much better off, other than the fact that, of course, we've got rid of a disastrous administration in the United States. But I'm not altogether sure that the new administration is going to be fiscally very much better. Moreover, I don't think it's possible for the Americans to withdraw from the problems in the Middle East, although I suspect they will get out of the Ukraine. What a dozy, stupid war that was. So that's really what I see the position is. Where does that affect you? I would argue that the price of gold will continue to rise because we're not going to get rid of the real problems in the world, the economic problems, the military problems, so on and so forth. So currencies will continue to degrade because inflation degrades currencies. Asset prices are already higher than they really should be, technically speaking. So I would argue gold has got a lot further to go yet, and you'll see gold on my website, and you can just make up your own mind. And I think in the coming years, we're going to the best thing we can do is protect what we've got. And gold, of course, I've said this for many years, gold is the way to do that, but it's up to you. As most of you know, my work is very heavily independently research-based. And I get my information from all over the world. It would help if you press the subscribe button and the little bell next to it, because the more subscribers I have, the more likely it is that international independent research institutes will share their material with me. It's most helpful, and then of course I automatically share it with you. So surprise, won't cost you anything. Thank you very much.